Welcome, Sagittarius, to your weekly love reading for May 21st to the 27th of 2018. Alright, so let's see. For Sagittarius, love from May 21st to the 27th of 2018. Already shuffled off camera, so this is going to be your theme and overall energy first for Sagittarius. A lot of you pause, taking a breather, you're taking a break, you're thinking about maybe a water sign, Pisces. Just depends. Any other sign is there as well, but I feel like this is an emotional time for you. Maybe reflecting on some things, what you've done, what you didn't do, a choice that you would like to make, a choice that you feel like you can't make right now. So this is like at a standstill for some. Now, the energy of person that's coming towards you, Sagittarius, energy of person coming towards you. That person wants a break. They may be focusing on themselves. They could be moving, relocating, trying to get themselves together, trying to be financially independent and not dependent upon you, or vice versa. They may not want you to be dependent on them, and so they're like, I need a break. I need to do my own thing. I need to be maybe single first before we are to build something together that's stable. So I feel like there could be some things going on. Your partner may be very financially stable and comfortable and confident at this time, so they may be wanting to break. Some of you, if that's the case, you're wanting them to be around. They're not ready just yet. All right. Now, the response that you might give off for Sagittarius. Now, this is being very argumentative about the stance that they might be taking, and you're not liking it too much. It's, say for instance, they start to get their confidence back. They start to feel better about themselves after you kind of lashed out and kind of put a damper on them, so to speak. Now you're a bit angry and hostile about things. Could be a bit protective or a bit jealous in a way, but I feel like you got some things to say to them, and as you do say those things, you kind of take a step back, kind of undercover, kind of be quiet a bit and focus on you. So I feel like there's a lot of different issues you could be having with two different people. Could be an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. You got a water sign there, but I feel like a lot of you are trying to push something forward. Somebody may be moving a bit too slow for you. You might be on the receiving end of some blunt communication. Not saying that you can't give that energy off as well, being very honest and straightforward, but I feel like somebody else is doing that as well, especially if they're asking for some space or addressing what you did and saying, well, I'm done, I'm doing what I need to do because of what you've done. So it just depends on your situation. Now, the advice for Sagittarius, advice. Yep, holding on, a lot of stress that you might be taking on. This is usually carrying around a heavy burden of guilt, pressure, working a lot, doing a whole bunch of different things, but in the meantime, you're kind of staying in that position. It's like you say certain things and then you kind of cower away. Not saying that you're a coward, but this is kind of, being self-protective and focusing on what to do energetically with certain things. So be careful of doing too much, because you could burn yourself out. Not that you are fire, of course you have that energy at your disposal, but everybody can burn themselves out if they so choose to and don't realize it. So be careful what it might be. Some of these could be relationship situations or marriages where you're still holding on to it. You don't want to be there and you stay there. You're constantly having arguments with your partner, and then you do take a break, and it's constantly back and forth, and that could be an issue. All right. And that could be issues of guilt as well. Now, the outcome for Sagittarius for May 21st to 27th. Obstacles to advancing forward, moving forward. Maybe it's an attraction factor. Maybe it's a plan that you may have had. Something is not moving forward, and it could come out of nowhere. Could have you very frustrated, so you're needing to take a break. That's what I get a sense of. And that could be a sexual thing. That could be part of the complication between you and someone else. It could depend on what that might be, like your preference or whatever you might like the other person doesn't. That could pull you apart in some way. So it just depends there. Clarify the Hangman for Sagittarius. Ooh, okay. Yeah, see, the Seven of Swords is in reverse, and that's why I feel like this is happening, because of, I believe, like last week or the week before, there was something that's happened where some of you might have done something, you said something, or somebody was caught either cheating, flirting, whatever it might be. And as you deal with or cope with whatever truth this might be, whether you've on the receiving end or you dished it out, you're coping with everything. And I feel like your partner is like, or love interest is like, no, I just want to be free right now. I need my space, and because I got to deal with everything and then see how I want to proceed now. That's what it seems like to me. For others of you, again, this might be you on the receiving end of some kind of truth, and now it's you coping with the revelation. So clarify the Nine of Pentacles for your partner. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles for the personal energy coming towards you. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Yep, they're not even communicating, letting you know how they feel. Either they say certain things that they don't mean. I'm single, I don't want to be bothered with you anymore, those kind of things, and that might not be the truth. Others of you, they might literally move on and they don't want to talk to you anymore. They don't want to communicate. Move out, move on, move away, get a different place to stay, to get some space. I feel that's something that might happen. All right, clarify the Ten of Wands for Sagittarius. And the Nine of Cups is here. So whatever this might be, it could have, this is what it seems like to me, whatever situation happened, it was to free you up from something. And even though you might be resistant to it a little bit, others of you know that this needed to happen for truth to come out, for clarity to arrive. And then even though you feel bad about it, it's something that you needed, something that you wanted. So that's why the Ace of Wands is in reverse. There may be someone new in the picture, but you can't hook up with that newer person because you're still coping with something that you needed to end and let go of. So this is like being pleased by it, but you're still stressed over it. Others of you, this is finding happiness when it comes to work. A lot of you might be working out, getting fit, doing healthier things for you that may make you happy as well, when I see that. So financially and whatever it might be, it could literally be moving out, which to a new location or just away from the situation, which makes you emotionally satisfied in some way. And clarify the Ace of Wands in reverse for Sagittarius. Yeah, you have the Knight of, see, this is a person or someone that, even if this is someone that you've been dealing with from the past, they can reach out to you. And so for some of you out there, but there's still an obstacle to working things out because of what has been done. Others of you, this is a newer person in your life, but you can't really connect with them because you're still dealing with the past issue. All right, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, doesn't have to be. We have a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius there as well. And that's what I sense. It's very clear to me what's kind of going on with a lot of you. So that's going to be a reading. I do hope that the messages did help you out. Lots of love, lots of light to you, tons of healing vibes. I wish you the very best, and you can always go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for you, as these are general. All right, have a good one.